Well, back now to your first alert weather with a live look outside. Gray skies return. Actually cloudy out there right now for the ride home.
Chief Meteorologist Albert Ramon in the weather sphere, tracking summer-like temperatures that are on the way, though, Albert.
You having some upper 80s in the extended forecast. Let's talk about the rain that fell earlier today. Better than a half inch down around Kankakee and Rensselaer, between 1/3 of an inch and 4/10 of an inch recorded this morning in Chicago, and that's similar readings out in the western and northwestern suburbs. Done with the rain, but then the fog is going to increase later this evening and especially overnight, so plan on some fog for parts of the morning commute. And then tomorrow we're back in the 70s. We'll lower the rain chance to only 20%. A couple of showers even possible on Friday with highs in the 70s. That continues for the weekend. Here's the summer-like heat, though, that's in the forecast for next week. We've got mid-80s in the forecast Monday and Tuesday. We have upper 80s now in the forecast as we head towards about a week from today. All right, let me show you the big map tonight. We'll load it on up, and I'll show you the Doppler radar. Still tracking that area of low pressure that's focused out here towards the west of us. The first little wave of moisture pinwheeling this morning has now lifted to the north and east of us, mainly stretched across Michigan and Lake Michigan. That's going to continue to pull away from us. Boy, that low is still spinning out here towards the west. We have at least that chance for a few additional isolated showers over about the next 2 days. Nothing big. I think the most widespread rain happened this morning, and now we're looking at those rainfall chances dwindle on down. All right, temperatures upper 50s and low 60s here in Chicago. Right now, Rensselaer at 63, much milder in Ottawa, where it's 68 degrees with a cloudy sky, but we're dry right now, and we'll be mainly dry for the remainder of the night. Watch the fog, though, set in. The darker gray here in the forecast model suggesting some pockets of dense fog possible for the morning commute, with temperatures in the mid-50s to start your Thursday. And then for your Thursday afternoon, the temperatures updating into the 70s in many spots. A little bit cooler lakeside, but other than an isolated shower, we're mainly dry for tomorrow. For Friday, less of an opportunity for fog in the morning, and then a few showers possible in the afternoon. Rain chance still pretty small for your Friday, right around 30%, and a lot milder. Mid to upper 70s are in the forecast for your Friday. Temperatures remain in the 70s, albeit a little bit cooler for this weekend at 72 on Saturday, 74 cooler near the lake on Sunday. And this is the weather map for next week. A blowtorch of high pressure dominating the forecast for the deep south and the southeast, and the ridge of that high reaching our area. And that's why we're going to see the first significant warm up of the year in the forecast for at least the first half of next week. Allergy count's going to remain moderate with some drier skies. The pollen levels are going to start to go up. Air quality good for tomorrow. The UV index in the moderate category, not as high because the clouds are going to linger here for tomorrow. So we're back in the 70s tomorrow. We're upper 70s to near 80 degrees with a few showers possible on Friday. Temperatures are in the 70s this weekend, but keep in mind cooler near the lake, especially on Saturday with 60s lakeside. And then the big story, I think we're all going to be talking about it, is a string of 80-degree days for next week. Mid-80s, more sunshine on Monday, 87 on Tuesday, 88. That's an unstable air mass for next Wednesday, so we've thrown in a chance for a couple of thunderstorms a week from today. Erica, Joe, back to you.
Thanks, Albert.